Assalamu alaikum. My name is Shule Ridwan and I'm the manager at Get Married Matchmaking platform. I'm about to tell you all a story today, and the reason why I will be telling you all this story is to warn our sisters, especially our Muslim sisters, and also to caution our brothers as well. So this story is about an event that happened recently, few weeks back, regarding a man and a woman who got married. And also, it will further hammer the post which was created on our social media at Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. So, like I said earlier, this story is about a man and a woman. This man is, let me call him a supposed Sunni brother. And also the woman he got married to, she's someone I believe to be a Sunni sister as well. She's an elderly woman. She's about 40 plus, like her age. She's in her early 40s. And the man is also not a young man, he's an elderly man. So they met, and the man proposed to the woman. The woman accepted to be his third wife, and although his supposed third wife, because the woman later told me, based on the conversations I had with her, she later told me that she later discovered that the man has divorced about 2 women before he married her, and so this woman was supposed to be his third wife. So when they got married, before they got married, the woman accepted to be his wife, like I said earlier, and she told me that they went, initially, their initial plan was that the day they got married, the plan they had was just to go to her hometown. I won't mention the hometown because I don't want to be too specific. And so their plan was to go to her hometown just to meet our family members, not to do akdu or nikah or anything like that, just to meet them, like to know them and all. But when they got there, they kind of later decided to just do the akdu instead of wasting time and delaying things unnecessarily. So after they did the akdu, they became husband and wife. And after that, the woman said she went back to her residence, which is in Lagos State. And the man also went back to his place, which is in Oyo State. Although what the man told her was that after he finishes his maybe house which is building, the woman will be staying there as his wife, probably with him, or will be spending time with her in the place and all. So the woman said this man told her that he will be finishing the house in February, I think. February, yeah, if I'm not mistaken. So after that, they started communicating as husband and wife. They'll call each other, talk to each other. But all this happened for just a little while, because after some time, the man stopped calling the woman. He stopped picking her calls. In fact, he stopped picking people that are kind of related to the woman. He stopped picking their calls as well. Even me personally, because I interfered and I called the man. At first, I sent him a message on WhatsApp, I asked him about all what I've heard, and he told me that he was sick, and that was the reason why he has not been giving her much attention. But after that, I told the woman what her husband told me. But the response the woman gave me was that the information her husband gave me is a false information, because she said she has spoken to one of his wives in Oyo State, and the wife told her that he's not ill or anything, that he's not sick, that is just using that as an excuse. So after all this, I called the man again to, as a marriage counselor, and I called the man again to try to engage him, to try to talk to him. He didn't pick my call. At first I thought it was normal, perhaps he was busy also. I called him the first day, the second day he didn't pick. I sent him messages on WhatsApp, he didn't respond, although he read them, but he didn't respond. So after this, we tried to threaten the man a little bit. You understand? We have our way of doing that. So we tried to threaten the man a little bit, why is he behaving to a woman? Why is he behaving to his wife this way? At least he's supposed to, as a Sunni brother and as a Muslim, you are supposed to be behaving much more better than this, especially to your wife. And you are not supposed to neglect her or just leave her without communicating. How will you not communicate with your wife for several days? And I've never heard of a thing like that. Not communicating with your wife for several days. And the woman even told me that at least if she has done something that he doesn't like, he will at least tell her that you did this, I don't like this, try to change this and all. But he didn't tell her anything like that. He just stopped communicating with her. So after we tried threatening the man, the response he gave straight away was just that he is no longer interested in the woman. You are no longer interested in the woman you got married to just about 2 or 3 months back. Why? No reason. No reason at all. He didn't give any reason. So you are going to leave a woman who you got married to about 2 months back, and you won't give her any reason, any genuine reason, and you are a supposed Sunni brother, like I have been saying. This is not how even the Prophet ﷺ taught us to be relating with our spouses, and it's very, very far from it. So this story is just to enlighten sisters and to, I don't want to say encourage you to make sure you do proper findings about whoever you are planning to marry, because there are a lot of people out there, a lot of men out there, you see them as a Sunni man, Sunni brother with his trousers above his ankle, with beards on his jaws and all. But if you start doing findings about him, the things he has done, you will be scared. You will be scared. So men are now becoming very, very careless with their wives, and they are not being responsible anymore. So women have to try to make sure they play their own part by making proper inquiries and doing proper background check before marrying any man. At least if this woman if she did the proper background check and found out that the man has previously divorced 2 wives, she would have known some things about this man which we maybe scare her off or so. Because this woman told me again that she heard that within just these 3 months of their marriage, the man has gotten married to another sister again. Another sister. while neglecting her. He got married to another sister, and at the end of the day, so he just told her that he's no longer interested. And these people are not young people. The woman is in her early 40s, I think. The man is an elderly man as well, with full-grown beard, almost turning white. So these are things we need to start dealing with and start taking seriously, because these things are happening regularly now. I know of several marriages like that that has been cancelled or that has been dismantled just after about 3 months, 2 months. I know several marriages like that. So females have to be careful and not to rush into marriage. You have to make sure they do what they are expected and supposed to do before marrying anybody. And so this is just the advice and the story I will be sharing with you all today. You can wait for update as well, because we're about to start releasing series of real life stories, which will be which we will be sending to our YouTube channel, and try as much as possible to subscribe and wait for our updates. Jazakumullahu khair.